Hey guys, today I got a replay for you with Americans, 3.3 lineup, and here I'm flying out the Corsair first, and the US Marine Corps Corsair, which is actually a land-based machine, but it was a Navy fighter, but not used on aircraft carriers. So we are making our little loops as usual, and we are climbing on the terraces, Japanese terraces map, and we're out to look for bombers in the first place, as this of course is a ground strike mission, and we really prefer to win if possible. So we're approaching a P-47 here, and we do not want to head on, so we decided to make some evasive maneuvers. And as a P-47 is not that maneuverable, I was confident that we could in fact get behind him. And we did. It's taken some time to get him though. Maybe I was a bit rusty. But eventually he goes down. And we avoid the real head-on with this IL-2 the moment we discovered what it actually was, and we're going back up into the sky. Now we make a loop there, level the plane out, and we're looking for targets again. The first target is right there. The IL-2 we saw earlier, but we decided to go for that I-185. As we get him, we see a BF-109 there, which we avoid a head-on with, and we actually shoot at that I-185. We have many people at our airfield right now. We want that guy out of the way first. We got him there, and we turned for that BF-109 there. I don't know why he wasn't after us, but it gives us the perfect opportunity to get him too. And then another target presents itself here, the IL-2, and we got him as well. So with making this pass over our airfield, we upped our score from 2 to 5. And we decide to make a loop here, get some altitude. We are leading the team right now in score by a fair margin. And we cool our engine a little bit, because it had been getting a little heated most likely. So we decide to make another half loop and get above that group there. Altitude is vital. So we're making our approach, making a soft climb while we trying to get above this group and help out our friends down there. Well, we decided to make our approach on this PBJ, who is making his run on ground targets. He explodes though before I can get there, so only one enemy left. P400 here. We miss our shots. We do decide to make a turn for it, and he has been shot down by our allies, so no kills for us there, and we are trying to get back to altitude. We have an opponent right there. He is bombing. and of course we hope to get him. I don't remember exactly what I was looking at here anymore, but we decide to make a turn for it and leave him to that Yak 3, and we decide to go back to this little furball here. And we are soft climbing again to reasonable altitude again, so we can boom and zoom on these targets here. American lineups are made for boom and zooming. Most of them are not turn fighters, will never be turn fighters. Booming zooming is the way to go. So here we're making approach on the Yak T, but he has been shot down already, so I decided to turn to that Li5F here and making some shots on him, but I miss. And it turns out we have an enemy behind us who is shooting at us, and I try to extend here as I have more speed. So I'm extending from this lag 3 still, and I'm doing a good job of that. So I am waiting until I have enough distance to make a loop and to get into action with this guy. But after a while I decided that the edge of the map is coming close, so I decided to take my plane up a bit and hopefully get away with a battlefield exit, and I do here. So he is turning, realizing too late that I was going for that. I was planning here to get back to the clouds and then to loop over and get an approach from him from a little bit above. As I was still faster than him, because I did not have to turn at all, of course, when I did the exit battlefield thing. So yeah, I decided to go up here and level out, and I was waiting to get a view on him, and there he is below me. So we're turning in on him, approach, and we shoot him down and get our 6th kill. After that quick start we had a bit of a lull there, but there's the 6th kill. Now we're trying to get some altitude again and see if we can get back to the battle zone, which is apparently there right in front of us. Has been the furball for the whole match now. The score is relatively equal. We are a little bit behind on tickets, but it was still anybody's game at this point. So I'm approaching the furball again, seeing a few guys below me and a lag 3 there in the distance, but I decide to make an attack on this BF-110. Here comes my angle, and here I start shooting, and I get him. I make a turn over, little loop, and I start shooting at that Hellcat there. I got him as well. Now, as I'm looking around me, I decide to get a little bit altitude here and then turn left on these guys who are fighting my allies here. We have I decided to go for that SB2M bomber because I realize the ticket score is not in our favor at all, so this bomber needs to go. Central gear leg crit. Typical, but I got him. And then there's a Wellington as well, who's been shot on fire by my allies. I decide to keep climbing and see how they're working on him. He gets shot down. I'm looking around me, and I decide to wait and turn when that dog came into firing range. And then I got a good angle on this lightning as he passes. I shoot him on fire, and I decide to follow through. Beautiful planes though, the lightnings. But he's down. Now looking around me, there were not many planes at the moment, so I tried to get into position that if that though would not go down, if for example the fire would go out, that I could go after it. Now, of course in the replay you don't have all the viewing range as you normally have, so I was probably reloading, but there you go. I saw that guy coming and I decided to shoot up at him in a pitch up attack. And hoping to get this leg here. I'm gonna need a second approach because my aiming wasn't too good in that first. And again I miss him. I'm making a loop and hoping I do get the kill. But I did not. Somebody else got that. Unfortunately. I'm going for altitude again. Doing a loop. And turning to the battlefield. To the center of the map. And coordinating myself on what is coming. So this was a long match because both teams managed to shoot down the bombers very often. Thus it took a long time for the game to end. I was checking for bombers here as well, but making my approach on the Corsair of course. Corsair making a nice move there, but I end up behind him again. My aim not so good. But I do get him eventually. So I'll make a loop here after the guy who just passed me. Wellington gets shot on fire. And we want to shoot that thing down as soon as possible. The fire goes out. I've got a plane behind me. Two of them actually, 3, 4. 4 now. So it is not looking good for us here. Looks like we're going down, and we have to get that Wellington down as well because our tickets are so low. I got shot down, so that's 11-1 with the Corsair. Which is a very nice score. So I decide to jump into the 1D. And trying to continue this this good run. We still have a few planes here, so I'm looking around me, and I get surprised from behind by this MiG-3, and he was so fast he overshot me. I decided to get some altitude in this turn. and then come back down. I did get some damage on my flap there, but and starting to shoot at the guy who tried to shoot me down in a surprise attack. I set him on fire. And I do get my 12th kill there. Punishing this guy for his approach. I fly through on this A4. I shoot him on fire. And he goes down. If we look at the scoreboard, we see that that volley guy was on 17-1, so the first time he got shot down. That was by me, and he had wrecked our team with his A4. But I shot him down there. So hopefully ending his run. I'm trying to go get up. Long match now. Most bombers have been shot down. So it's fighters fighting it out, trying to get an advantage. I'm trying to loop up for that I-16 there. But I'm not making it. I see Foley coming again. And I'm trying to approach him. Again, because he is apparently the most dangerous guy on the team, which I hadn't noticed before. I shoot him on fire. He decided to jump in his A1. And I get shot on fire as well. I shoot him down. So I'm on fire and my wing gets shot off. But I got that Foley guy again. Shooting him down for the second time. He's only 2 deaths. I'm at 14-2 myself. And our team only has a few guys left, just like their team. I decide to turn left and try to get the guy who got me while I shot Foley. He makes a nice turn in. Which I can follow in my Thunderbolt, so I loop up and make a little maneuver because I want to prevent him from shooting at me, but he was on low energy, so he couldn't follow me. So I loop up and shoot him. You know, at least shoot him on fire. He wasn't down yet on this stage. Loop back up, trying to prevent him from shooting me. And turning in again as his plane is damaged and he can't turn that good anymore. I got the kill there, so that makes it 15-2. I'm trying to get some altitude again, loop over in my Thunderbolt. And get some altitude. Foley is back in his 109. I see him and I'm trying to prevent him from shooting any of my guys. Although I got a better approach on this I-16 just there, so I prioritize him there. And I miss, which is very unfortunate. Foley gets shot down by one of my friends. And I tried to help one of my friends there, and I do by shooting him down. 16 kills now. My allies shoot down another plane there as well. I make a turn on this Isaac and shoot him down, which brings my tally to 17 in this match. I loop over. Look around There's another guy coming. Carcass again. Our ticket score is now very low. And we actually lose there. I think that's on timer. Or maybe on the last ground kill. So unfortunately the match was lost. But we had a 17-2 there. With our main competitor there 18-3. Which is also a very nice score. I shot him down two times there trying to stop him from wrecking our team. But they won, so that's fair to them. But it was a nice match which I enjoyed really much. I hope you enjoyed that replay, guys, and you see what's possible in the Corsairs. They are very nice planes which you should definitely try to fly. So again, thanks for watching and see you next time.